Rich man announces poor girl is his fiancée. Everyone in the audience was shocked. Anna was so embarrassed that she couldn't stand it. Anna's mother stares at Jack with a fierce look on her face, but he turned away and walked away without a second thought. Only Linda admires Jack's madness for love. Jack's father faints when he learns that his daughter-in-law is a poor girl. Jack's father was so overwhelmed he passed out. Lisa is the first to tell Annie. Annie is at a loss as to what to do. Jack came to see his father who had collapsed, expecting to be scolded for his recklessness. Instead, he praised Jack for what he had done. He found the mistake and corrected it promptly. He just felt sorry for both his son and Annie. There's a lot more to come. On the other hand, the female ghost also came out to mock Anna, saying that she had become someone else's shadow after all. Anna was so angry that she almost went mad. She wanted revenge. At that moment Jack came to see Annie again, but she scolded him for his recklessness. She's got no mercy for him. She turns around and ties Mike's tie with a smile on her face and a pair of leather shoes as a discharge present, making Jack jealous, saying that Mike couldn't do it himself. But Annie ignored him and prepared a table of food to celebrate his release. Poor Jack was just watching from the window, seeing Annie give Mike his food. He's not happy again. He rushes in and asks Mike if he can't eat by himself, to the consternation of the crowd. Grandma was about to get angry with Jack. Mike rushes in to explain that his friend has come to his rescue. When Jack saw the closure notice at Annie's, thought he was trying to get away from him again. He threw his arms around Annie and told her not to leave. The grandmother is stunned. She learns that Jack is the heir to the Sun Group, warned her granddaughter that she was in a different world from them, worried that she might suffer in the future. She wonders if she and the Tway family are really inextricably linked. Early the next morning, Jack's father, who was recovering, came to the shop to see Annie. Annie had a lot of mixed feelings. However, after eating Annie's homemade food, he said that her cooking was still to his liking. But Annie looked at him with a guilty look on her face. She said that Jack's dad loved her the most, so she felt very guilty. Jack's dad said it was good to have him back. On the other hand, Anna wanted to get back at Jack. She wants to release the recording of her grandmother, but Mike tells her not to do anything stupid. But her sister is determined to do what she wants to do. The next day Mike brings Annie the deeds to the house, saying that Jack had bought the shop back, that she could stay here in peace, and that Jack had been threatened by his stepmother. But for Annie, he risked everything to fight against his stepmother. Annie was so moved by this, she rushed to find Jack. Before he could react, a straightforward hug. Jack was suddenly shy. Annie complained that he hadn't discussed the whole thing with her, but Jack says that if he gets Annie, he gets everything. At last, they are together. But just then, the vicious Anna's mother finds Jack's mother.